What is up, everybody? See, last time I checked, the what if Terrence Romeo played for Ginebra and was drafted by Ginebra and not James Forrester. That video got 35,000 views, man. That's the last time I checked. And the last time I checked was probably weeks ago. So wow, 35,000 views. I never imagined having 35,000 views in one video. I imagine maybe 22 would be fine, but 35 is insane. I mean, my view count is slow, but I never expect that video to rise skyrocket to the top like that. Thank you so much for watching that video. So this time we have Blatche was an import in the PBA. This was requested in the comments section. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna put him in a strong team in TNT. Why TNT? Come on, you got Castro in there. You got De Ocampo in there. He played with those guys. He played with Rosario. I don't know if he played with Ganuel's roster. He probably didn't play with this guy. He played with Ryan Reyes. Of course, the connection game is strong in there. So rated 96. I asked Meds for that, by the way. So I only put up 11 games here, just so that they'd make it to the playoffs, because you know the college team's gonna be raining down on them parades, baby. So only 11 games for each team. All right. So we'll start off with 5. All right. We'll start off with 5, and then we'll work our way from there. Okay. 5 and 2. Blatche with 29 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 out of 4 from downtown. How about it? Their first win against Mahindra, he had 26 and 14. Wow, their import didn't do much. I'm talking about Mahindra, man. 26 points, 10 rebounds per game. But look at the turnovers, man. Nearly 3.0 turnovers per game. And he's, well, rocking with the best a little bit, but he's trailing a lot. Look at all these imports getting all these points per game, son. Oh my goodness. Anyway, he at least is better than a Ginebra import. See, 4 games left here. So their last one is against Ginebra. So now we're gonna skip all of that. And oh, I like that one. 8 and 3 for TNT. That's not too shabby, isn't it? Look at this. 26.5, 3.2 offensive rebounds, 10.4 rebounds, 2.8 assists. He chopped down the turnovers, 2.5 only in a span of 5 games. Everyone is basically scoring higher than him right now. Look at that. Everyone's like 27 points per game and above, except for the Ginebra import. Yeah. So Blatche doing it for TNT. Best import, I don't know, but best team, it's up there. So anyway, it is time for us to head to the playoffs. So anyway, we're gonna start off with first game. It's only 1 game, so similar game. Of course, it's gonna be us. Come on. All right, his stats against a weak team named Ateneo. Ateneo is kind of weak in this one. See what I tell you, and that's because they're Ateneo. They're about in PBA team. So in the first one, 24 and 16 in the best of 1 game. Now they have Phoenix Field Masters. This is best of 3, first to 2 wins, just like how I would do if I was doing a series. So anyway, we're gonna simulate game 1. TNT takes game 1. So 27 points for Andray Blatche, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He's doing a lot for the team and also turning it over. But compared to Castro got 5 turnovers, and they're basically turning the ball over a lot. They have 18 turnovers. Meanwhile, Phoenix had 19. So win-win situation. Game 2. Oh, and Phoenix takes game 2. This is a little, you know, it's gonna make you a little not chill, man. So Blatche with 33 points, and at the end of the day, it's still not enough because, well, Phoenix fuel. Anyway, game 2. Yes, TNT makes it to the semis. This one doesn't count. This one counts, and this counts even more. It's Globalport TNT in the semis. So Andray Blatche doing a little less because his teammates backing him up. He got 26.7, 9.7 rebounds, 3.0 assists, and more turnovers. 3.3 turnovers, man. 2.3 blocks, 1.7 steals. But hey, look at that. He's doing good. That's what I want you to look at. Alright, so now we are here. TNT Globalport, first to 3 wins. Best out of 5. Let's see who wins game 1. Globalport wins game 1. But hey, 32 and 8 for Blatche. That ain't a bad idea. That ain't bad. But Romeo kind of matched it. Look at Romeo. 31.6 rebounds. What? 6 assists. My God. And he didn't have a turnover. Romeo's overpowered in this game, people. Game 2, what's it gonna do? Finally, TNT wins one game. Let's view the box score now on Blatche with 30-6. 30-6. Taggart beats him in that game, but overall, TNT won the game. And for them, that's all that matters. Okay. Oh, and Globalport takes that 2-1 lead. 90-95. That's tough. Wow, Romeo and Taggart teeing off, man. Look at Romeo. This time he had 4 turnovers. Now, that's kind of realistic right there. Blatche with only 25 points. He had 12 rebounds, though. 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 blocks. Is Globalport going to be in the final for the first time in their whole life? Here it is. And TNT has been eliminated. Kind of sad. Globalport, rain or shine, and the final. So let's see it. 36-32. Actually, in real life, this combination does not bode well. I mean, they're the only ones that have the ball, but usually it's Romeo doing all the work with the ball. So that's why, maybe here Taggart and Romeo are getting the ball instead of, the locals, because Taggart basically just rebounds. Anyway, Blatche with 20-7. Well, that's a regular, man. I'm sorry, but that's a regular. So TNT lost. They wouldn't make it. But hey, let's see who's going to win the playoffs. And rain or shine wins the championship. Commissioner's Cup. They destroy Globalport 4-2. And you thought someone was going to blow a lead, won't you? Actually, I hope someone blows a lead. But anyway, that is it for the campaign of Andray Blatche with TNT. This is what if he's in a strong team. We have another one. So 26.7, 9.0, 2.8, 2.6 turnovers. He did pretty well. In a team that was bottom 2. So usually they say when you're at the bottom, let's say bottom 4, you can have no height limit. Then again, TNT wasn't at the bottom anyway in the Philippine Cup. So anyway, I just used MVP magic, that thing they call money. I mean, come on, Denzel Bowles wasn't even 6'9" to begin with. Anyway, Blatche now in a, I guess, more fair role, 6'11", and he's playing for Mahindra and Fosses. I mean, he got backups like Ramos, Revilla, KG, and some more. Again, this is just 11 games to make sure that the college doesn't do that much damage. Anyway, okay, Ross TNT. Let's skip until they battle and Lex. Alright, so let's go with that one. Here we go. I was quick. So they are only 1-3. Wow. With Blatche even. So Blatche 32 points. Wow, that's kind of better than the last one. 13 rebounds. He took a lot of shots though. 30 shots he took. And he only made 12 of them. This time Blatche with 22. Kind of regular. Against David Simon. So let's look at their first win. First win, Blatche with 32-9. So how many games is that? That's 4 games. Boom. It's an L. 1-4 for Mahindra. 18-10 for Blatche. He gets outworked by Ginebra. Well, they did step up to the plate, but let's skip until the end. I want to see it. The ends. So it's gonna be pretty quick. See, look at that. Oops. Oh, so racking up some wins, aren't we? 5-6. That's enough to get you in the playoffs. But since we have college teams, how are you gonna make it to the playoffs? So, kind of normal. Still the same compared to what he did when he was in TNT. He wasn't dropping 30 points per game or whatsoever. But that man, Andray Blatche, is dropping 26.6 points per game, 12.1 rebounds, 1.4 steals, 2.2 blocks, and he doesn't have much turnovers in this one. Back in TNT, he had like 2.9, 3.3. This time he only has 1.8. So that's all for the games Mahindra has to offer. Let's see if, and I mean if, they'll make the playoffs. So see, we no longer have games. Let's skip to the end. We made the playoffs at 8th seed. Wow! 8th seed, are you kidding me? So this is just one game, even though we're at the 8th seed. Usually it should be twice to beat, but yeah. Let's say Mahindra won the first one. Let's see it. First game. Oh, we beat the top seed. That means we're a shoe-in for the semifinals because, come on, what De La Salle gonna do to us, right? So anyway, Blatche beat Beast Mode Blatche. 39 points, 9 rebounds, 3 steals, and 2 blocks, man. And he only had 1 turnover, by the way. Hey, that's saying something when you only have 1 turnover and you take in 30 shots and you made 15 of them. Crazy, man. Blatche went Gilas mode. SMB Mahindra. Let's see if Mahindra is gonna be able to pull away with their first ever finals appearance. Not in my career, that one doesn't count. Anyway, game 1, Mahindra wins. What? I thought SMB was gonna, what? So AZ Reed only had 28 points, 6 rebounds, but look at that. Oh my goodness, Andray Blatche went ham. Hard as you know that. 40 points, 11 rebounds. This time he only took 29 shots. But one thing you gotta ask yourself is, why wasn't he able to put numbers like this when he was playing for TNT? I don't know why, but maybe, I guess it's because of the play style, that each team has. Maybe TNT is not really more about giving their import the ball and letting him do a lot. But maybe in Mahindra, they import a lot of touches. I don't know how to fix that. But, when someone teaches me, expect more what ifs with imports. So 15 out of 30 last time. This time he is 14 out of 29. Still kind of 50%. 7 out of 10 for the free throw line. That means he was getting fouled a lot. Crazy. So now we head on to the second game. I expected that one. SMB was gonna pick up that win. 96-132. What just happened? How 96-132? What? How you gonna let that team do that to you? Simulate game. Oh, Mahindra is taking it to SMB. 2-1. Are we gonna pull off the joke? Whoa! What? What? Was that for real? 53 points? 18 rebounds? See, the last time someone did that was Wendell McKinnis with 57 and 17. Or I don't know if any other import scored 60. So here are the player stats, and oh my goodness, look at Blatche. That boy be beasting on them boys. Anyway, 37 points. What? 37.2? What? He wasn't doing that last time. 10.8 rebounds, 3.3 assists, and the turnover game is back for him. Here we go. We will see now if Mahindra will move on to the finals. Look at that score, 96-126. Oh, and Mahindra makes it to the finals. 37 points, 18 rebounds for Andray Blatche. He overdoes the import. He outdone AZ Reed that time, and even Jumar Fajardo combined. So let's see some statistics, shall we? So Andray Blatche now, the best import in the playoffs so far. 37.1, 11.9 rebounds per game. He got 37.1 points per game, and he got 3.9 offensive rebounds per game. That's saying something. Then you got 1.9 blocks, bro. That's saying something. Now it's time for us to figure out who are we going to battle in the finals. It could be Ginebra or Ross. If Ross blows this 2-1 lead, boy, something bad about to happen. They better not blow that lead. So it's Ross Mahindra. Last time it was Ross GP. GP didn't make it this time. I don't know why they didn't make it this time. Anyway, so here we are. Game 1. Mahindra takes game 1, 79-98. Wow, they blew him out. Blatche getting more touches in Mahindra. I think it's better that we see him playing for Mahindra. Playing for Manny Pacquiao, even though Pacquiao is a useless coach. Anyway, 30 points per game, 13 rebounds, not per game, in one game, and then 13 rebounds, 6 assists. He had 3 turnovers, but this time his teammates are stepping up to play with him. Alright, simulate game 2. Mahindra takes game 2. Crazy, man. They're destroying Rain or Shine, son. Yangel gotta be losing more hair elsewhere. So look at that. Blatche just continues to get better. 36.8 points, 12.7 rebounds per game, 1.9 blocks still, 1.3 steals, 2.4 turnovers. Wow, this boy got really chopped down on them turnovers. But then again, when you're lifting your team, you don't have to. Alright, game 3. Game 3, Mahindra again takes game 3. What is happening? What? So it's 1-1-1, 103. Oh my good lord. Blatche with 50 points, man. We're talking about 50 points. He has 50. You had 50? Well, I have 50 pesos, but this is crazy. 4 assists, and he had no turnovers, man. Alright, so Mahindra has a 3-0 lead. You better not blow it. Will they win the championship? No. 3-1. Let's see Blatche's stats on that one, by the way. So he only had 30. I guess he had to chill. 39 for Henderson Nas. Wait, Henderson Nas scoring points? He doesn't do that. Come on, that should have been over by now. How about this? Indra has won a PBA championship. Do you believe it? They've won a championship. Oh, whoa, they won a championship. Manny Pacquiao has more rings than Terrence Romeo. So he wins a championship when he has the ball in his hands a lot. In TNT, he didn't have the ball in his hands a lot. So, you know, that's why maybe they lost against SMB. This one, they dismantled SMB because they couldn't stop at 6'11" named Andray Blatche. So are we over? Are we done? Well, no, we're not. We still have the Governor's Cup. Globalport with Andray Blatche. Since, you know, Globalport's at the very bottom of the standings that time, they get to choose. Well, this time, their import is Andray Blatche. So, again, 11 games. We're going to see if he does better. So, we're going to start off with 1, 2, 3, 4 games. Alright, their first game is against SMB. That's a loss. 35-10. Getting some touches there. Huh? Yeah. 14-11 with Terrence Romeo in the Governor's Cup. Millsap tearing it down. How come I wasn't scoring that much with Millsap? And look at this. Millsap led the way for him. Cabagnot, Fajardo, Lassiter, look at that. Only 7, 8, what points, man? Is that for real? What happened? So in their first win, which is against Raynor Shine, who was struggling to find an import that time, so they went with Dollard, aka Dwayne Wade lookalike. Blatche with 29-11. Romeo led the way with 40 points. I guess in Globalport, Romeo has the ball a lot, like I said earlier, like a couple of seconds ago. So that means Blatche has less touches. If this keeps up and they don't win the playoffs, that just sums up how, in order for Blatche to be a strong guy, a very effective guy in the PBA, he needs the ball a lot. And some backup when needed too. He has backup here, but the way I see it, I don't think he's getting the ball a lot. I'm not an analyst, so how should I know? I have 6 and then 7 games left. So let's skip to the end, shall we? Have Alaska. That's a loss, a win, and that's a loss, a win, and a win. They needed that win, I gotta say. They needed that one right there. They needed that win against TNT. Let's see, Blatche with 36. This time he's having the ball a lot, even though he only took 19 shots. Well, that means he's more efficient, in my opinion. This time, well, I guess Romeo has more shots than Blatche, you know, but Blatche just being efficient, you know. He's, look at that, 11 out of 14 from the free throw line. That's one way to make yourself useful a lot. No offense. This one, Blatche, 25 shots, made 11 of them. 29.5. He's averaging more than Romeo now. So I guess that means it's either he's getting the ball a lot or he's being a little bit more efficient. I'd go with efficient because Romeo, you know, Romeo always gets the ball. He has 11.4 rebounds per game. Kind of slimmed down a little bit. 3.9 assists. He's no longer the leader when it comes to assists in this team because Romeo with 5.2 assists in this one. 1.7 turnovers. Thankfully, he's not the leader in turnovers. So we'll see now if they make the playoffs with a 5 and 6. Normally they'd make a 5 and 6. That get the playoffs, you know. But since we have college teams and we have a 30-team system in NBA 2K14, that's saying something. So we're not really sure if 5 and 6 is gonna get you to the playoffs. I mean, I don't remember the record Mahindra had, even though that just happened a couple seconds ago. But I just hope they make the playoffs. I want to see how they do in the playoffs. I mean, 5 and 6. 5 and 6 would originally give you a playoff spot, but they gave it to SMB. SMB was also 5 and 6, but you know, they didn't make the playoffs. So according to some NBA 2K14, aka PBA 2K14 experiment, Blatche would be better off playing for a team that's not too good. Anyway, that sums it all up for now. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any good requests for a PBA 2K what if, let it be known in the comment section. Share your thoughts, what you think would happen if Andray Blatche was an import in the PBA. What do you think would happen? What team do you think he's better with? Some of you people probably comment Ginebra or SMB. Well, it happens. So anyway, what do you think would be good for Blatche? You know, what team would he be good for? What team should he be in? Whatsoever. Just comment your thoughts down below and let me know. Don't worry, this is not the end of the what ifs. We're still going, people. Ciao.